won't change. My love for you will forever stay the same.
Good day, Nairobi. Hello and welcome to episode 9 of season 7 of the podcast with No Name. My name is Ndugu Abisai and happy new month. Welcome to the month of September, and how best should we start than having an artist in studio that you've all wanted to have. I'm speaking to the ladies and the men that
play for the other
and everybody, because he sings to everybody.
I know.
Yes. Kinoti.
Yes, sir.
Karibu sana.
Thank you for having me, man.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, guys. My name is Kinoti. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, and entertainment lawyer. General lover of art.
Entertainment lawyer.
Entertainment lawyer.
Yes.
Okay.
I know there are guys who didn't even know we have entertainment lawyers. And by guys we mean Ken. Saizi anashangaa.
We mean guys. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
We are happy to have you here.
Lovely.
Congratulations on your new album.
Thank you so much.
Na vile unawatesa huko kwa mitandao.
Vile inafaa.
Endelea kutesa. Unawatesa kwa sheria, unawatesa kwa entertainment.
Pande zote.
Wakipenda wanateswa. Karibu sana.
Thank you, man.
We also in studio with Ken. Unataka kujiintroduce?
Introduce.
Wacha Brian na kuintroduce.
Yeah. So we also have here Daktari. It's called Daktari Ken.
Yes. Daktari wa mitishamba.
Daktari wa mitishamba. By the way, if you come from
for avoidance of doubt.
For the avoidance of doubt. He comes from Ukambani anyway. We believe everyone from Ukambani is a daktari or something, you know. Like if you hear a daktari kutoka Kitui, it's easy to trust him. Namsikie daktari kutoka Githunguri, you know.
Ama Githurai.
Daktari from Githurai does not inspire any trust, you know. Kisikia Kitui and these are interesting places. Subawanga, you know. Speaking of which, by the way, I saw a video. I don't know which country it was. But they were trying to find, there's a kamganga now, the daktari wa mitishamba, trying to catch a thief. So there are a couple of guys who are now the suspects. So they're trying to figure out who is who. So this guy has a 2 bunch of leaves or something, you know, they're not tied together or anything. So what he does, the suspect sits down, and then this guy anapitisha that holding one bunch on one hand and another bunch on the other, anapitisha kwa shingo hivi, right? So apparently the trick is supposed to be whoever is the thief, the thing will actually be tied around his neck, you know. So they're like a 3, 4
like
or
put around his neck.
Yeah, like you know how you pitisha these ones. See, they're not tied together. So if you're innocent, it won't. Of course, it will too. It won't stick. So the first guy sits, the second guy innocent, the third guy, then the fourth guy. He just looks like the suspect before even say. He looks like the suspect. Then amevaa kofia. You know how kale kawasiwasi.
Unajua sasa ishabita watu watatu. Wewe ndio umebaki.
Maybe ndo ya mwisho.
Maybe.
Labda ikitu ushikana after 3 people.
Mmoja akitoka namuuliza imekuaje bro?
So they're all there. This guy anakuza then anakaa. Kipisha tu hivi nina inamshika, right? But this is now like what was the ridiculous part. Obviously he's now the suspect because alikaa then akatoa kofia akatoa, you know, and then he looks worried, serious and everything. So the guy akamshika, but then this mganga almost as if to prove that aje amemshika, so he's choking him, akimpul na nyuma. And then there's a guy, I think maybe now whoever his property or something had been stolen, ashaanza of course kusomea that mwizi. I'm thinking like the complete faith that this guy has on this mganga, that now this is the guy, this is the thief, you know. And then obviously now the other guy anaanza kujitetea. So I'm thinking, you know, you are the thief. Surely you've seen the first person go, the second person, the third, but no admit somewhere, or even just refuse, you know. Useme tu, listen, me, I'm not superstitious, but my faith can't allow me to be involved in such things. The guy just goes ahead and then anashikwa. It was a very interesting
Actually, now that you go there, ours is worse.
okay.
So
Mko nayo.
traditionally, how thieves used to be caught, or people who are lying, umetia msichana wenyewe mimba, umeruka. So mungeenda kwa wazee, wakiwangelesha mkikataa, you go and see a doctor.
Okay.
So what the doctor does is anaeka kisu kwa moto. Then it turns red hot. Kabisa.
Okay.
So this is how you tell who is lying. You mnalamba your kisu.
Like, okay, who are these
Both of
supposed to lamba?
See,
The man and the
we even have a land dispute.
Yeah.
Unasema shamba ni yako.
Unasema
ni yako. So if we can't agree, mnaenda kwa doctor, mnatoa Kenya ameitisha. Inaekwa kwa moto. So anakuuliza, unadanganya? Unasema zi. Unadanganya?
hapana.
So anasema the person that is lying akilamba hiyo nini? Hiyo kisu yenye ni moto.
Yeah.
Mind you imeko kwa moto, it's turned red hot. Utachomeka. If you're not lying, utachomeka. And you know, there are people even had the guts kulamba hiyo kisu. And then this is now the surprising thing.
Yeah.
If you're not lying, utalamba hiyo kitu na ulimi, and nothing will happen to you. Yeah.
Man.
Na nani hajatuambia hii secret? Kalonzo. Tunashindwa kila siku.
These elections. Kalonzo angekuwa shakuja na huyo jamaa.
Ungeenda watu sita kutoka.
So Wajakoya, nani, kila mtu aanze kulamba. I'm now mad at Kalonzo for not offering,
For keeping such a secret.
keeping such a secret. Yeah.
Anyway, song of the week.
My song of the week is "Walk Away" by Kinoti. A very beautiful song. It's a song I obviously wouldn't let him sing for my woman. I suspect by the end of that song,
She will
walk away.
Which she should do.
Which she should do, you know. Yeah.
You've been wondering why she's
Yeah, maybe someone anashanga na huyu kwa nini aniache bwana. Anaanza kuwa suspicious of her intentions. I'm not
namwambia, babe, the person you'll marry, they will be lucky.
What did you ever see in me?
I'm not that good.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, women see things in men that even men cannot see
In themselves.
Like your girlfriend believes in you so much. And I mean, wewe sasa you will be the best
Thing ever.
like utakuwa the best writer in this continent.
Yeah.
Na wewe mwenyewe umeanza kudoubt. Na hii kuandika itaenda beyond.
Inakupeleka hadi wapi, you know?
Umekumbusha, actually just read something on Twitter was coming here. Someone posted that women have such a strong instinct for things, including things that will go wrong. Sasa mtu kwa retweet hapo ati yet they cannot see a scam Instagram account.
The only lady in the room. Ona vile ameshtuka.
Amerelate.
Anyway, Kinoti, song of the week.
Mine would be Wimbo Wetu by Ethan Muziki.
Ethan
Yeah,
Muziki.
he just dropped a
choir
choral version,
version,
yes.
today,
and it smacks like crazy.
Man,
Shout
Such
out
a
to
beautiful
Ethan.
song.
you know, funny that Ethan was here, seated where you're seated.
Crazy.
Na akasema wimbo yako ndio ilikuwa song. Hadi la shanga ama mliongea.
Tumekuwa tu like hiyo
Bro, unaenda hiyo podcast.
But it's such a dope song though.
Yeah.
And the
And he's
video is
such a
crazy.
dope artist.
Yeah, such an amazing guy.
Yeah, Ethan is doing. You guys are doing an amazing.
Thank you, man.
Like for the art, I mean for the music in this country. You know, for a long time tumekuwa this thing of Kenyan music is trash. I don't listen to Kenyan music. And then when you ask so many people, okay, what music do you listen to? Anakwambia, okay, of course, I love Steve-O Simple Boy. But Roskia, Steve-O Simple Boy ni nini hizi? Like people always just go for the bad examples. And then they ignore all the beautiful music that everyone else is doing. So yeah.
And this country has such a wealth of talent.
Sana.
Unaona ukienda show moja kama Folk Fusion, you'll understand how wealthy in terms of music this country is. Me, I've seen guys Folk Fusion, mtu anasimama whole hour akiimba wimbo zake.
Zake.
Hafanyi wimbo za mtu mwingine a whole hour. a standard song would go for maybe 5 minutes. Sindio, 5 what not.
And that's like the longest.
Yeah, the longest it can go.
No, you're talking of 12 songs back to back. No break, no nothing. So if you were to look deeper and wider, you'd actually realize that we go beyond mainstream. The people that you hear on a daily basis, or the people that are quoting controversy left, right and center. Kwa sababu most people that are controversial are not even into music. Music inakuanga side hustle. Controversy
controversy is the main thing.
Exactly.
Like the way people ask, the way tuko tunajiuliza this Zandani Shehe.
What does he do?
Everyone asks, how did this guy become? What does he do? Because this guy is always doing interviews. No one knows how exactly he came started doing these interviews, how it happened. So it's also the same for other musicians, Like someone for so many other things, and then music is just music is just a by the way thingy. But anyway, Ken.
So my song of the week has been Ameniweka Huru Kweli by the Ronla people.
Umewekwa huru.
Huru.
Are you sure?
Ili amewekwa na wanawake.
Umewekwa huru. Unaweza sema huru na kumbe huru ni usicheze na watu Nairobi.
Huyu ananga apende madem. Anakuanga tu huru. This huru beginning to sound suspicious.
Oh man.
But it's a beautiful gospel music. What I love about those guys, because I've listened to a few of their songs, they have the same video concept for all their songs, and they're all nice
and simple.
Just 3 guys. And you can even tell it's not even choreographed. Like ni kujeni tu hapa.
Wale machama.
This just vibes.
Nimepata camera band. Nako Githurai.
3 guys, and then the singers, I think there are 2. And then there's just an extra guy pale. For the vibes too. And they're doing it. I love that they're able to do it in such a simple manner, and yet still be able to attract so much interest, and love from people. Beautiful.
You're talking to such a guy.
I know. That's why he's here. Yes.
My song of the week, Happy Ever After by Kinoti.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yes.
So now I feel like the bad one.
The bad one.
Wewe ndio unatuunganisha. Tuwekwe huru.
Tuko huru hapa kwa ajili yako, Anyway, so Eddie usually does the shoutouts, but he's not yet in studio. But shoutouts to Makena as usual.
Hey, Makena will be so happy to see
Kinoti is here. Yeah, but there's now the ambassador for the Kenyan music. She's called Makena. And she loves you guys sana. Hey Rosh, Kinoti, Ethan Muziki, I think she has a page dedicated just to the Kenyan music and the Kenyan artists. Yeah. She's called Makena. She's a fan of the podcast. So shout out to you, Makena, and keep doing the amazing job that you're doing. To Noel Laurette, shout out.
Noel slander leo soup. Leo majana. Noel, if you're listening to this.
Alisema I wanted to take a screenshot nikutumie.
I have it actually.
Nikasema acha nisichokoze huyu kijana. But Noel was asking, who is laying Kamba men in this country? Because every woman is talking about either Luos, Luyas, Kisi, and what's the other nini? So alikuwa anashangaa.
And kisses.
And the women wako nasema the cameraman ni chini ya maji, like we don't want.
But your story, I deserve some sympathy.
You deserve some sympathy.
Sitamalizia nini?
Mwenye yako na sympathy.
Ladies.
Mwekeni huru tafadhali.
Awekwe huru.
He deserves to be free. Ladies, do something for this guy. Ameteseka sana. We have actually been witnessing the suffering, but we didn't want to come forward to say, bro, you're suffering.
Did the Lord's work.
Noel did the Lord's work. So, ladies, if you're listening, mweke huyu jamaa kwa mipango zenu. Yes. So Kinoti.
Yes.
Asante sana by the for gracing us.
Asanteni sana kwa kunihave.
You're doing an amazing.
Sema kwa kunialika.
Kunihave
sawa.
Hey, thank you for inviting
For inviting.
to the podcast.
Reminds me, a quick one. I think you all saw that tweet, and if you didn't see, it was hella funny. So this guy goes out with a chick, and then he's anamrudisha kwake. So when they get to the house, the chick says, "This is Omi." And the guy says, and also this is
Hii show imechukua direction nyingine.
I'm telling you, every time Ken anakuja hapa, we don't know is it time anakuwa missing what he is usually doing with his time, but we shall try to behave today hapo hivi. Yeah, so Kinoti, how have you been, man?
Nimekuwa salama. Just chilling, busy here there, trying to make this music thing work.
Okay.
Na pia just taking my off year from school. Vizuri tu. Yeah.
So you're still in school?
I am joining KSL next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so graduation next month. Hiyo nilinicheza kidogo.
Yeah.
I was supposed to graduate last year, lakini si ni wale wenye unaenda kuangalia graduation list unashangaa jina iko wapi. So yeah, that happened. So I decided to take this year as a break.
Okay.
Just to focus on music before I join KSL now next February. Yeah.
Yes. So can you please tell us about your new album?
My new EP inaitwa
EP.
Yeah, it's an EP.
Yeah.
Inaitwa Little Messages, and it's a project I started writing. Let's say the first song on there is from 2 years ago.
Okay.
When I was just experimenting with writing.
Yeah.
So we decided to escape twende Meru kidogo. My producer anaitwa Modest Chabari, big shout out to him.
Okay.
And a friend of mine anaitwa Hans, who was behind the camera. So we just decided to hepe twende Meru for 5 days and just sit on the project. We spent those 5 days there just trying to make this project make sense.
Yeah.
And it's a project basically talking about love, loss, grief, heartbreak, and just my POV of how an individual would view a relationship.
Okay.
Just be it being very, very in love or losing someone, just the thought of grief. And it's just those two small
Mm.
things that I thought someone would want to say, but sometimes we're afraid to.
Or we lack the words to...
Yeah, we lack the words to express them fully.
To express them fully.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You mentioned 5 days to get away. As a podcast, you're always planning to get away. Since we started this podcast, now this is the 3rd year.
Nile plan yenye tokangi
The farthest tumefika ni Kino. And it was not even because we were
getting away.
shout out to the people of Koyonzo.
Of Koyonzo.
Koyonzo,
Yeah. We were in Koyonzo over the weekend. A very beautiful place.
iko pande gani ya Kenya?
Koyonzo. Yeah, it's
No, I
take a
honestly
guess.
don't know.
Take a guess kwanza.
Nadhani ni Ukambani.
Ina sound Ukambani.
Z.
Yeah.
Kuna venye tu ka phrasing ina
Koyonzo, Kadhonzweni,
hizo
Kwavonza.
ina sound iko somewhere huko.
But this one, it's in Western. Yeah. It's actually Kakamega County. Then Mumias East.
Lovely.
Yeah. It's over there. Tulikuwa tumepeleka daktari aenda atibu watu huko hivi.
Kuna watu
aenda awakulishe Kisumoto. Yeah. So we'll be planning to get away as a podcast. We never do. So at least we have you for inspiration.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the EP?
The EP naitwa Little Messages. Yeah. It's the name Little Messages ilitupata at a very funny time.
Okay.
Tulikuwa tumetoka studio from recording. I think ilikuwa just a few days after the release of Sitagonja, which was in my project last year.
Yeah.
Then normally we have 2 options at lunch. Tunaendanga either Sanford hapo hivyo down cause inakuanga hapa Agro House. So we either go to Sanford tunagonga bajia za huko ama some place inaitwa Green Apple tu iko hapo Afya Center. So this day we go to Sanford and we have some songs that I'd written and we really don't know what to do with them because Green Room as a project was to have some more songs, but now because of 1 to 3 things we didn't end up doing it. So all of these songs that we had were very short songs that we really thought zinge work in some specific type of way to convey a message in their length. So that is equal to just full songs, equal to full songs in how they are meant to be, but not in the ideal length of a song. So tukiwa hapo tu tunagonga bajia zetu hapo first floor Sanford, tuko like, by the way, what could we name this project? And the name Little Messages to Out of Nowhere ikapia because that's exactly what the songs are.
Hey, that's amazing. We love the thought process.
Ni bajia zilifanya kweli. Mtu akishiba kuna venye akili ufunguka.
I think it's the other way around for me. Nikisha shiba
ni hivyo.
Akili now just thinking about dosing. Can you about to ask something?
No, I just noticed how like Sanford is a very famous place. But I was just wondering, like wasanii always give these places. I've never had a msanii say mazetu tulikuwa tumeenda Serena. That process never. Despite them kwa advertise ambience huko. Naga that process.
Hakuna gato.
That process umekataa kabisa. I think also it's because creativity or creation happens in the most unlikely of places. You sometimes you don't go looking for inspiration comes looking for you. So maybe vile Kinoti anasema walishuka tu wakienda kukula bajia and then that's it. Little Messages ikakuja and an EP now is out there because I think Serena and all those other places, however much they are ambient and whatnot, I think there's a lot of staki kusema showism, but there's a lot of you looking behind your back and you trying to exist in that moment. They're serving me very good food, I need to record this, I need to take photos, I need to do, but pale Sanford nobody cares, man. Hata wananga M-Pesa kama una cash usikuja hapa. They're that careless or they're that carefree. So wewe kuja wewe uko na depression, huyu mwingine ndiye ana propose, huyu mwingine, all of us meet there, wiki tunapatiwa hiyo sauce ya 5 bob and you sit. And I think for me that is the best place for creativity to happen. Even as a writer, when I go to such a place, I'm able to observe so many things. Unaona, naangalia ule msee anakula bajia, huyu mwingine anakula chipo, huyu mwingine I can create so many stories from
just observing.
But being at Serena or maybe Pan-Afric, I see people that want to appear in a certain way. They are dabbing the ends of their lips.
Amefungwa mark afanye kitu.
Exactly. But there's a lot of showism. So there's nothing really I can create from such a place. But wale wasa huko chini, they are their real selves. I think that is creativity for me.
That's why when most comedians make money, they stop being funny.
They lose their sense of humor.
Exactly, man.
Because now we start existing in spaces when you are the joke. You know. So unakuta
it's funny that Eddie has never made money, but he has never been.
Eddie by the way amefika.
He has never been a comedian. He has been trying to be, but all indications zina point towards there's no talent here, you know. You cannot.
Hakuna talent hapa.
Huwezi poteza kitu you never had to
na umeamulia.
Tunamwambia this is brotherly advice.
Nothing personal.
We are not getting out of the block.
Nothing personal. Nothing personal. When boy wetu but hakuna comedian hapo.
Na usi alienda wapi? Usi alikuwa amekuwa controversy for like a whole month. Jua kali. nakumbuka alianza by kusema Olunga Olunga anacheza na mafala kasema Jugush ni boy wangu
lakini hakuna comedian hapo
man. So watu wakaanza kuquote lyrics zake
niko na njaa
especially bidi yangu naandika hii verse kan kona njaa.
You know
that guy would never say aliandika ngoma Salford.
You know yeah you know he had started with telling the stories industries za kitambo, and you know people were loving the stories, you know. And now he was getting the hype.
Traction
ilikuwa fiti because you see he was doing something not so many, maybe let's say musicians do. You have so many experiences, you write music, you do it, but not so many now will come then start telling these stories, maybe in written form, especially in written form, you know, writing them how this went. So we were loving it. And we were telling him, anzisha podcast. The way writers unaambiwa, andika kitabu. Andika kitabu, tutanunua.
So wewe uliambiwa siku ulikuwa musician.
Ama siku mimi nilikuwa musician.
Record
kitu, you know. You know. So hype ikamwingia. And then I think now he started thinking, listen, my opinion really must really matter that much, must count. So when he said it, now you see that attention. And you know, cause I always see this thing with the KOT wana kuleta hapa juu.
Ndio kuangusha
vizuri. Like the higher they take it, the higher you go on KOT, the serious they fall, you know. So aliletwa hapa juu. And then now he made that statement. And then akarudishwa sasa chini, you know.
Mahali sasa wana feel
anadeserve sasa. Watu walikuwa na kushow, wewe azisha podcast by the way, you are a legend. Then sasa hizo unaweza kuambiwa angalia hizi, wewe mtu wa njaa hapo, umeshinda hapa njaa na nini pale, you know.
JK hina kwa mafinga.
So that's how akajipata hapo chini. But anyway, so the new EP is out. How are you feeling about it?
Sijai pata reception beautiful kai. It's now exactly a week since it dropped.
Yeah.
And even before it dropped we did a listening party at Move Cafe the Thursday before it dropped, last week Thursday.
Okay.
And just seeing people show up in the way that they did and just support the project even before it's out, ilini inspire so much, knowing that there's a different kind of belief in someone that even before you hear something you already know it's good.
Already know it's going to be a great one.
Uko too ready to celebrate because you already know it's good. And the fact that some people believe in me to that extent, that they're just like, even before you drop, we already know, we have so much belief in you that
we'll make time to come.
Yeah, we'll make time to come. That was so beautiful to see. And then now pia I think I got home at around 3 a.m. hiyo siku. Tumemaliza tu mashughuli za show and nimechoka. And there's this thing that becomes addictive. There's this back end ya Spotify for artists where now you can just like see how many people are listening and just like what's going on at that time, how many streams do you have. And niliingia nikifika home hiyo saa 9 naangalia naona like there's 83 people listening at that specific time moment. In 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. Nilikaa tu nikajiuliza, who are you guys? Those genuine questions.
Like, what happened to you
in the morning? And I know for a fact si kila msee mwenye tumekuwa naye bash amerudi
home.
So hawa watu wanatoka wapi? Like there was just an overwhelming feeling of love. And it's just been spread across this week. There's so many beautiful things that are happening because of the project. And nile tu una feeling too lovely, una feeling loved, blessed, inspired. Zile vitu nataka kudu kwa future una feel tu ziko very affirmed, and that's what I've been feeling so far. Napata bidii ya kudu more. And niko very excited that at this point too, the only thing hitting in my mind is there's more to be done.
There's more to be done.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing more.
Definitely.
Most definitely, right? Yes, but Ebu, we go back to the beginning now. How do you start this music thing? You know, maybe the way I started, let me tell you guys how I started. Nilianza kwanza na a lot of, at that time I used to listen to, I still do, to TZ music. Hey, nilikuwa sikiza hizi song. Kwanza there's if there's a song ilifanya nisema no me I have to go to studio ilikuwa ni what's the name of this song, but it was you guys remember Tuberi? There's a group called Tuberi and Shirko, so they did a song these guys bana. I'm inspired to go and do this thing. So I used to write a lot of songs back then. Kwa naandika ngoma lakini unaandikia dem ngoma lakini hakuna jina dem kwa hiyo ngoma. Like
mystery woman.
Mystery woman, you know. So I used to do it, and eventually of course nilisumbua pale home, I need to go to studio nini eventually I got mess. And nikaenda studio, I recorded the first song. I think I recorded it was in 2010. 2010 or 2011. Actually it was in 2011. So I went and recorded that song. You know at that time there's always this belief that I'm such a big deal. Like I'm going to be a big deal. Like the moment this song imekuwa recorded,
Nivo.
There's this illusion that the biggest thing you have to do is just record the song.
Yeah.
Kisha record your song, uweke at that time you tuko tunazia upload wapi online. Hii inaenda, you know. Una upload ngoma YouTube unaangalia kesho iko na 1 view, ambia yo what happened
na 1 view ni yako,
na umeambia all your friends wamekwambia hiyo ngoma ni kali.
Unashangaa wamesikia
mtu link,
tumia mtu link,
ngoma ni 4 minutes ana comment after 2 minutes
Rombie by the way hapo mwisho hiyo ngoma ni bamba.
So that song anyway he did a few good things for me in a small scale, but anyway, but now in 2013 so niko studio nyingine pale South B, so I meet this producer ananiambia you know size election inakaribia so the best way you write song about you know peaceful elections na vitu kama hizo, just something to nini pale, because pia kama msanii ni vizuri ukienda na wakati then utafute demo hapo mwenye atakuimbia chorus na nini pale hii song hii utasumbua nayo watu watatii ukitoa hivi so I went home akanitengenezea beats akanambia go home right now whatever song nilikuwa nimekam nayo akanambia ita record baadaye endo andike song about this one and then you come. So I went and wrote a song. Then I knew a chick from the other studio that got na record naye before. So I told her, akasema sawa, tukakaa mna studio. Nikampatia lyrics nini tukarecord.
Kashop
akatoka duka. So tukamwita Kashop. So tukafanya hiyo tukarecord hiyo song. Mimi niko na ile belief yenye sasa from here sasa
nimetoka block.
Mimi nimetoka
sisi itakuwa show tu.
Saizi ni mashow tu. TZ South Africa wapi you know nishaanza kuangalia na nishaanza kuona you know even for the ladies I don't want any Kenyan woman like now niko naanza kuangalia international. You cannot be an international artist when you hang around with local women. So niko nishajambia
nasema if you're a nigo don't hang
around chicken.
Around chicken.
Sikae na kuku kama wewe ni mwewe.
So niko nishajambia the bare minimum I can do ni Rwanda. I have to find a Rwanda. That is the bare minimum. It has to be a Rwandan chick.
Shout out to Rwandese women.
But they shout out to Rwandese women. But the reason why I was even going for Rwanda is because I had a Rwandan chick at that time. Look at tusha meet auditions at TPF. That's a project film. Yeah. Though I had a sing nikajiuliza, na mimi mwenyewe naweza imba. You know when you can hear someone else sing, wanze kujidoubt. I did the song, obviously didn't go anywhere. We did a video with my friend, just what is it called? Slides, some photos, and very terrible photos, man. Like that song, if there's a woman maybe mwenye ananiangalia anasema I would love to be with this guy, akikutana na hiyo song na that ka video
Nivo.
Anakuacha
hapo nitaambiwa it's not you.
Find days you need to give us the name of that song.
That song. There's a time I shared. Don't play it. So that was that. But funny enough, I performed this song in a campaign. Or a campaign.
You see, there's a picture of Brian. Amekaa kwa nyasi. Design watu wanachagua
wamemwekea Masai shuka huko.
The man
Wasanii wanateseka.
The man looks like he needs food urgently.
Wasanii wanateseka Nairobi.
I urgently need food, you know.
Then zile unaangalia ngo unasema we thank God.
We thank God. You know, we thank God that this thing I did not take off, you know, which is interesting because I performed this song in one of the campaigns of our area MP in Ipale. Obviously not because it was a great song, but unajua kwa nataka tu wasanii vijana wa nyumbani kujeni wasanii to promote local talents. I remember it was me, there's another artist guy, I forget his name, but we were paid 10k each.
Back in
was good money.
That's 10 years ago.
2013 I was 10k ile cash money hivi kwanza, you know, shika. I'm telling you,
kuchunge kwanza.
Wacha nikwambie.
Ukiingia stage, ukitoka stage hivi.
Let me tell you. Watu kwanza washakungoja. You know watu wako ton. Wakufuate ama wangoje huyu MP kwanza because now
when
MP mko hivi because MP still needs to talk after then he will sort out the rest.
Yeah.
But we already have the cash. So do we deal with this guy first?
Na already ushaimba.
Already nishaimba. I'm telling you, nilitoka hapo ile mbio nilitoka like after two it was a dining hall ya shule. It was in a high school. So alikuwa na meeting hivi kwako kwanza kwa DH before I address the general masses huko nje. So huko mbele there are two doors on the left and the right. So nilikuwa as I'm singing naangalia hapo hivi. Mimi nishapewa kwanza cash niko nayo. Unacheki? Nakwambia nilitoka hiyo mlango hivi. Watu wajaribu kunifuata lakini
wewe nani? Alikupea hiyo dombele wase?
Alinipea dombele wase.
Oyo.
You know, alinipea like ile sasa Joro sadini nini tuko na vijana hapo tunataka kwa support akakuja nini akanijenga 10k yangu. 10k let me tell you know the most people are making in campaigns maybe in 50 bob or something ile ya kwenda ati nini mkipatiwa jo atarusha do hivi and then sasa ni ama patie mtu mmoja mwanze kugawana na mkianza kugawana lisema ni so maybe because mmepatiwa watu wanazidi kuongezeka so amount yenye mnaweza distribute tazidi kurudi chini so mimi nilipo 10k zangu nikatoka mbio hadi home ile nilijua hapa siwezi simamisho. But anyway, so for me that's how I started the music thing and even how it ended. I ended the music. I just realized later this thing I can't do it, you know. So for you, how did you start with your music journey and how was it?
I'd say ilianzia ka joke. Very funny. Ilikuwa so I started singing way back in like class 3ish there. My music first nini my mom trains she still does to date. She trains mambo za poems and whatnot. So at that time nilikuwa na hang around yeye juu sasa imefika for 15 ama sijini for 30 shule imeisha so wase wa choir and ma solo verses wanaenda. So at this time mimi naenda tu kumfuata niko like mama nadu ningoje twende home. So hapo ndio nikaanza kugain interest kiasi ile tu yenye nachukuliwa na ambapo hebu jaribu hiyo utakuwa unashinda ukikuja kusimama tu hapa nangojea niende home. So my mom pushed me into the choir. So nikalan nini kwa choir. I think nikaimba hapo mpaka around class 5 but within that time nilikuwa nafanya two solo pieces zile zenye unaenda unaimba solo na kwa music fest tu bado. So nikaipush kiasi and they were like hey this kajama can do it. Then around class 5 sijui nini ndio iliniingia nikaona shule fulani hapo kwa gazeti iko huko Meru. Naitwa Kadhigiri Mixed Bonding Primary School. So nikaangalia niko like mwanzo shule ina smart na pia kwa gazeti na mimi chepe nimekosa competition my forces. Twende Meru. Nikajirusha Meru boarding. So huko ilikuwa masomo pure. Huko hakuwa na mambo ya music fest. Huko ilikuwa tu tunaimbia watu wakikuja fundraiser.
And that's
ama zile tu zenye mkono wageni shule ama sijui prayer day or nini. So after that started kidogo piano lessons after class 8 joined high school sasa ndio vitu zikaanzia sasa ku make sense kiasi. So form 1 nilikuwa tu the shy boy, nilikuwa tu mtu amenyamaza, ametulia, maneno ya music ni kwa class peke yake. I took music as a subject. But sasa sikukuwa na bidii ya kujituma kuingia music fest and what not. Because it was a foreign place for me now, considering Raimas kukuwa nimeidu. Then now around form 2, towards the end of form 1, my music teacher ako like, by the way, kila msee mwenye anafanya the music subject lazima afanye music kwa music fest. So that's where now I had to join the choir by force. So nikaingia, I knew I loved singing, but sasa haikukuwa ni kitu yenye nataka kufanya in public kwa sababu kidogo kuna venye tu niko tu closed off kiasi. Then now I got into the choir. Then by the time we were going to the first music fest, nilikuwa nimefanya soloist wa choir. So now I had to be there presently all the way through form 4 now. Through I think form 3. Do form 4 tukuidu. That's the last time now I did it. So sasa nilianzia kunikalia ina make sense is a time where now KTN walikam na show yao Kasuku talent show. Walikuwa wamekam chuo. So mi niko tu Daru, tuko form 4 tunasoma, and then now form 4 wako wameelewa kufanya hii stuff. Then they had to take me out of class. Wako like hapana, kuna jamaa fulani wa form 4 huyo lazima kwa show. So that's the first time nilikuwa na feel manze kwa TV form 4 wewe big deal. Big deal mbaya.
After that tunaambia principal, I'll be using your office from next week on Monday. Please you can
nataka ikuwe na hapa kwa desk yangu tafadhali na lunch convenient place.
You can share your with the deputy huko.
Staff room
kuna kakiti kana kuanga pale kwa kona staff room unaweza kaa.
You can sit there. Just leave the secretary.
Nitabaki. Walimu watakuwa wananipea homework through secretary. So that happened, finished form 4, and then now this time I start singing at church. So in church I had a group, I still do. I had a group of friends that including my best friend anaitwa Chalo. Walikuwa hapo wote and they were all very conversant with an instrument. So I was selected as the praise and worship leader tukiwa church around 2019. So tunaenda huko tunaanzia kuimba. Nilikuwa na lead man. So tumeanzia kuimba praise and worship. Thank you. Naimba, and then now all my friends there can play an instrument, be it guitar nini wameenda music school. At this time mi nilikuwa na kierere ya kujoin campus. So nimemaliza shule December 2018. 2019 Feb nisharuka shule.
Ulimaliza high school.
Nilimaliza high school 2018. Mimi ni mtoto.
Alikuwa ameoa for like 7 years.
And that was his second marriage.
Hey yo.
2018 nilikuwa naambiwa this is not working.
After 7 years.
Unajua when a woman is over you, anakupatia reason yenye si reason. Anakuambia tu this is not working. Which part? Which part? I mean all of it.
I'm not feeling this.
I'm not feeling this, you know.
Please, it's working elsewhere.
Please don't make it difficult.
For me.
Or for yourself.
But I always love you.
It's not too easy.
I'll always love you. Be strong for me. For us. Women wataenda heaven.
Wataenda.
Yes.
So around that time all my friends could play an instrument and I couldn't. So what we did, nikasikia FOMO because these guys can play guitar, mimi niko tu hapo, kazi yangu tu ni kuimba. I'm just like, what do I do now? So my neighbor anaitwa Martin, he had a guitar, alikuwa anaisomea high school. Na nilikuwa naona anajua kuicheza. Hatukuwa naye church moja but niliona tu anaweza haitumiangi. So I just asked, "You nioko le guitar yako nikuwa naenda nayo church." Ni tizi. And that's how I started learning the guitar. Niliomba tu mato guitar yake. Nimeletewa flowers. Nasikia poa. So nikachukua guitar mato for some time. Tukakuwa na learn with my friends. And then at this time my dream was always to be a cover artist. Just do covers of people. Because around that time that's what was popping on YouTube. People were making covers and really making bank out of it. So nilikuwa naona the likes of akina Conrad Meyer or something, jina yake nimesahau, and they were really making bank and I was like, that's exactly what I want to do.
Mtu anaitwa True Voice.
man.
It's very heartbreaking.
Anza na kama
ulikuwa unaona watu wote lakini
na msanii ameambia msanii mwingine hata hii wiki mzima amekuwa akisikiza ngoma yake kumwambia
Yeah, so unachekiwa so na make it to like, hey man, ikitu ina make sense. So I wanted to be a cover artist, so I'd learn covers on the guitar. And then with time, Nairobi kanifanyia ile maneno tu hiyo masaa. Character development join the chat. And then sasa emotional expression kaamua sasa hapo
kama si sasa ni sasa hivi.
Ni sasa hivi. So that time now, end of 2019, I start writing music now, my own music, after doing covers for the entirety of 2019. And then fast forward to July the following year, there's a competition happening at Westgate. Now, this time I've been playing guitar for some time, just in my room. Tried to get equipment to record myself, but I was the trashiest person at doing that. Because I just thought I could do it. Nikiwa na mic, na sijui laptop na nini, I'll do it. But I did it and it didn't make sense. It sounded like crap. I still have those projects on my laptop. So I tried doing it kidogo. Then now, that July at the competition at Westgate, that's where I met Ethan. So Ethan was also competing for some guitar hapo hivyo Westgate. So we met and he was like, hey, by the way, I really like what you're doing. I had some songs you did, and for the competition, if those are your original songs, man, you really need to get to studio. So I have a studio in Utawala, and I have this project I want to work on. Why don't you come through to record ngoma? So that's where it all started. Now Ethan invited me to his studio in Utawala. Tukaenda tukachill.
You're talking to the brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador of Utawala. Tukaenda na Ethan Utawala. One day we recorded a song of mine inaitwa Niwe for the first time. So it was supposed to be a part of a bigger project that we were supposed to do with him, which didn't end up working. So down the line, I think December of the same year, he lost the project files to the song. So we didn't end up doing that version of the song. So this time nimejisikiza venye iko studio niko like, hey bro, hii kitu ina sound crazy. Ina slap. See venye mimi nimezoea kudu. So I'm just like, since I want to do this thing and I've just like started writing my music and whatnot. Nirelease tu mabeshte wangu muziki ndo waseme by the way beshte yangu anakuanga msanii because wako like, hey, my guy can sing, write songs. And then wasona uliza sko, anakuanga tu nazo
kwa nyumba. Tutamleta.
So just like, let me just go to studio, tell Ethan, by the way, let's just work on a collection of songs I've been writing for the past few whatevers and just put them out, ndio mabeshte wasikizange waseme beshte yetu ni msanii. So I go to Ethan's place. We work on my first project, Heart to Heart, as a mistake. So we're just like, let's do this, let's record it, and then put it out. I think like 2 months later, we put it out. That reception is what now made me realize, okay, I think I want to do this. There's something here. So hapo tu ndio ilinipata. That's why I really, really appreciate Ethan, man, because he kind of kickstarted my career in a way. Because PA alikuwa naanzia just at the same time. He was starting his solo career at the exact same time I was starting mine. And he really helped me through some hoops. And namu appreciate tu sana. He really put everything he had in that project. And it is what kickstarted my career. That's
how you started.
Ethan anachukua wasanii wengine.
I want to go back to singing. But anyway, nitatembea Utawala. It seems like Utawala is where it's happening. Hapo ndio inspiration and everything lives. But anyway, that's an amazing. So for you, like, what has been like your biggest challenge so far in doing music?
Okay, I would say one, at the beginning it was balancing law and music. Because that was the biggest mess I had from 2019 through to 2022, I think. Just finding a perfect balance where I can do music and law at the same time, because both are things I'm very passionate about. So up until I think 2020, saa zenye tuligonga quarantine.
Yeah.
That's where now music worked out properly because I was making bank vizuri ile yenye unakaa you're doing your lives and people are just like, hey yo, I want to buy you my guitar, the one I'm using right now.
Yeah.
It's somebody who bought me from online. Aliniona tu live and then he was just like, oh, that's your neighbor's guitar you're using.
Yeah.
No, we need you to have your own. So like I'm making bank online and just people are being kind and whatnot. My parents are like, hey, this music thing is making
It's
sense.
making sense.
Tunafika mahali unapiga shopping ya nyumba wako like, yeah, perfect.
This guy Ken, the neighbors are calling akiimba live. So that is your guitar. Yeah, you need to sell it. We need to trachangia. That guy amesema. We know someone.
Mayu sana. Mayu sana. Shout out to Mayu sana.
Mayu sana.
Bend Huru.
Yeah.
Mayu sana, kama Mayu sana, there's a guitar tumeona mahali. Kuna mtu whatever he is doing, yeah. You're already suffering from COVID and every other thing. We can't allow this.
Mwambie hata utanunua 20,000.
Yeah, utanunua.
Ama anataka pesa ngapi?
Anataka pesa ngapi? Na asinunue guitar nyingine.
Hiyo.
Unauza guitar na una sign something that says you will never be seen anywhere near a guitar.
Tempting to play a guitar.
In fact, we are even tempted to ask you to leave because there's a guitar here. You might be tempted to play and we can't let that. So now it started making money for that for you.
It started making money at that time. And see, Shule is on break at that time. So now when we go back to schooling and they find a way for us to do it online, for me it's not making sense. Because I'm like, I have already found a way to make money.
Yeah.
Why am I in school? Why am I learning?
Yeah.
And law is not the best thing to do at that time, especially when you see like, because law was my end game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, hey, I will be a big guy in law. And that's what's gonna make my money.
Yeah.
And then you start making money and you're like,
from music.
Do I really want to do this law
be a
thing?
lawyer.
It's stressful. I need books. I just no.
Jivanjisha ja already.
Nataka kuvaa wig for 5 hours.
Sitaki kuchemshwa kichwa mimi.
Yeah.
So at that time now I start getting into some arguments with my parents on whether I should do music, law. And by second year, me, I was ready to drop out.
Yeah.
I was just like, me, law is stressing me out enough. I'm done.
Yeah.
But then after very lengthened engagements with my parents, ilibidi tu. Nile tu yenye, there's something they forced me to do.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa like, by the way, fika mahali umeachia katikati, and I thank God that they pushed me to it, because now I had to figure out a way to make it work.
To make it work.
And that's where I discovered now entertainment law, which is something I've grown to be so passionate about. So balancing law and music has to be one, and just like finding my ground, because I feel like being confident in what I'm doing also ilikuwa quite a tricky place to be, because yote ilikuwa by accident to begin with. So ni ile tu nilikuwa najiuliza, kwani lazima nivunje moyo ndio niandike tena? As a songwriter najiuliza, the place I used to tap from or the place I tapped into the first time, is that something I need to always go back to? Am I something I need to grow and just make it make sense, considering it was accidental the first time? Itakuwaje sasa tukiendelea? Is it something I will always just need to be like, nivunje roho ndio niandike? So that was a crazy thing to have to understand. And sasa ilibidi nimeenda kusomea muziki sasa, just from different places, learning people, learning performance and whatnot. And in the end it all made sense.
And it shows, by the way, that you're doing an amazing thing. Sana. Yeah. At this point, I think I would love you to play us a song.
Lovely.
I don't know which song.
Unasema kuongea kwingi huondoa maarifa.
Yeah, so
okay.
Ama wasemangi hivyo.
Yeah.
This one.
Ni wa nyumbani.
Okay, so this one is off the first project I ever did. Into a safe space. And I hope you guys enjoy.
All right.
I'm a little broken, I'm a little flawed, I'm not out in the open yet. Being me has been so hard, emotionally tortured. I'm stitching up this broken heart. I'm mentally exhausted, yeah. I don't know how to got this far and it's getting to me. And I'm trying to make it leave. Fikra zangu zimenikwamia. Would you help me believe that it's not bigger than me? Shida zangu je utazisikia. Mware menyera. Even through my darkest days, tell me it'll be okay. Na ngwatenjara. Be the one to heal my pain. Be the place that I can name my safe space. I'm trying not to fall off the edge. I'm trying not to hear what they say. No. I'm trying so hard to be the man they've structured me to be. But I don't think that's me. And still it's getting to me. And I'm trying to make it leave. Fikra zangu zimenikwamia. Would you help me believe that it's not bigger than me? Shida zangu je utazisikia. Amware menyera. Even through my darkest days, tell me it'll be okay. Nah. Be the one to heal my pain. Be the place that I can name. Mware menyera. Even through my darkest days, tell me it'll be okay. Nah. Ngwatenjara. Be the one to heal my pain. Be the place that I can name my safe space. Yeah.
Amazing. Eh? Ken, you see now how people play guitar. You see talent, right?
Bro, this guy is everything you would have wanted to be.
I know. Eh?
He's actually
at least
a
maybe I did
combination
not
of everything. You two, you as the guitarist and him as the musician.
Hey, bro, you're living one. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's that skill. I think for most musicians, it's either they can sing. I think it's rare to find a musician who can do both, right? Play instruments, sing, and pia vocals. Yeah, najua hapa saizi Ken anajiambia
karibu nianze kulia bro.
Karibu anze kulia. Kama ulikuwa unafikiria, anyway, we will not go. we will not go there. Yes. So far, how many by the EPs do you have?
I have 3.
You have 3.
I've done 3 projects. My first ilikuwa inaitwa Heart to Heart, which is the one we did with Ethan.
Yeah.
And then last year, December, I released another one on December 3rd inaitwa Green Room. And then now my most recent one, Little Messages, which dropped a week ago. Yeah.
This is amazing. They're all on Spotify.
Yeah, they're all everywhere. Apple YouTube. Music, Deezer, YouTube, kila mahali.
Yeah. What would you say by the state of like Kenyan from a musician's point of view? What's the state of Kenyan music?
I'd say things are really changing.
Yeah.
There's initiative in the artists themselves. I feel like it's gotten to a point where people are tired of saying the system is not working, so they're gonna make it work themselves.
Okay.
If it's not working for us, then we'll build our own. And I think that's exactly what then I'd say the new wave of artists is doing, creating platforms for ourselves.
Yeah.
Isifike mali tunasema tumechoka na promoter, wetengeneza show yako. Isifike point yenye tunasema wasanii tujengani tucheze shows pamoja.
True.
Yeah, like just the spirit of togetherness is really coming through, and I love it for us. The vision is growing wider. It's not just about us making music that just Kenyans will love. It's us placing Kenyan music on a global map, where we can be like, hey, by the way, I had Kinoti is playing O2 next week. I had somebody else. I had Ethan is doing a USA tour. I had Brandy is doing something in South Africa. Just something of sorts is what I envision for Kenyan artists, and I feel like that's a place where we're getting to. Nisifike point yenye tunasema, by the way, we want to do a stadium show hapa Nyayo. And then also like, nini mnasema bana, mtajaza wase like
mnasema stadium ama ile the swimming pool area
hapo kwa kabezi ndio unaongelea, like yache kukani kama it's something so far-fetched, because it's been done by other people and they are equally or just as talented as we are. And I don't think there's anything different. Ni ile tu yenye imefika point yenye tukijituma enough, if we do enough for the industry, for ourselves, because at the end of the day sisi ndio tunataka hizi opportunities, na kama hazikuji inabidi sisi tumeziendea. So tuache kufanya vitu zikae so far-fetched. Kisia Burna Boy anajaza O2, haimaanishi Kinoti hazijaza O2, haimaanishi all Kenyan artists hatuwezi fika place yenye by the way tunaongelewa on global stages. And if it's been done before, if Sauti Sol are doing a tour in Europe, what's different? If it has been done before, we can do it more and more. Yeah.
Amen to that. There's a time who was it? Rose Muhando was performing what was the name of this hotel? Kempinski. I think it was at Kempinski. And then she was charging 50K for the tickets. This was like 2 years ago. Something. I think during COVID. I remember during that time COVID. Was it during COVID?
I think very recent.
Yeah, it was
ilikuwa tu juzi.
I think now when things were starting to open up again, and then so first when she started, she had just done this song here, Mungu Sijui Bariki Kenya na nini, and guys were loving her, you know. On Twitter she was trending like kila siku unaamka. Then now she announced she has a show at Kempinski. Wase waka tunapenda sana. Then the fee ikakuja. I think she was at a Churchill show. Oh, it was during COVID, because I remember she was at Churchill during the Journey's edition. And then now she talked about the show. Na akasema the entrance will be 50K. You know, because at first people thought it's Tanzanian shillings. I mean 50 at TZ, which is like what? 2 bob za Kenya. But anyway, you're kidding. So, no, it's a Kenyan money. And then there were a bunch of people, 50,000 to listen to Rose Muhando. Who is going to attend these shows? And then they advise us. Hii ndio shida ya wasanii. Wewe sasa unatoa ngoma moja hapa, people love you, now you want to organize a nini. But eventually she did the show and it was a success. People showed up, you know, those who showed up. And then she did her thing, you know. And I think that self-belief is what like you guys now have, like the new crop of the musician, where we can do these things. We don't need so many other people to believe in us. We just need a few, or rather those who really want to believe in us to because you can show kama the folk fusion, even the Ethan music, the show he had at National Theatre, and in Pale, it was a packed event, you know. So unakuta the people who matter, eventually they show up, and then the rest enyato ukikashow hata so mbili bado atakuja, atasema sasa hii 200 ni show gani hii tunaitwa. Ukiweka price expensive, sasa huyu ana expect nani atakuja pale. There's always that thing, you know. So I think that desire to just go ahead and do your stuff because you believe this is the right thing to do, and price your show or whatever it is, whatever amount you feel this is the right amount for this thing, I think is what's going to change our industry and everything. Because I even think the way people are listening to music manza ku change. I think when YouTube was YouTube now, it was only YouTube is the biggest thing. But unakuta saizi most people, you have a playlist on Spotify, and these other nini pale. People are listening to music from these places. They're discovering music from these places, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's so lovely to see that. If there's one thing I see that's happening is that people are intentionally seeking new music.
Yes,
the Kenyan audience is just like what more is there. They are intentionally listening to more Kenyan music, and I feel like it's such a lovely time to be doing this music thing.
Yes.
And for anyone who's shy of doing it, imagine do like nile stuff tu yenye kama una feel ni passion iko kwa roho. At the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah,
true.
Where you do to ifanye make sense. And ni afadhali we do ikose ku make sense kuliko ukijiuliza what if I would have done it. Na wase wana believe, and it's lovely to see. Na kwa wenye wa believe wataiona tu iki
wataiona
they'll be here to witness.
They'll be there to witness
the greatness. I would love you to dedicate a song to Makena, the lady we've told you about, the biggest fan of the podcast, and also of your music and Kenyan
Shiro
music and Shiro and Naina, by the way.
Lovely. So then I'm gonna do a song of the project that just dropped. Kuna mtu alisema ni song yake of the week.
Okay.
This song is called Happy Ever After.
Yeah.
And ingoma ilikuwa ni zile zenye okay, the story behind it ni mse unaonanga mse unapatanga mtu alafu unajiambia kwani maisha yangu imekuwa jokes.
Yeah.
Ni kama maisha ni story gani hii nimekuwa nikiishi bado nimekuwa indicator kumbe kama
wako
umeanza kama akamba artist. Anaanzanga by ku describe yeye mwenyewe story. By the way wimbo ni kali. 10 minutes later bado
ngoma kali. So the funny thing about Happy Ever Afters is that they're never described.
Okay.
Like ikifika kwa movie, when the guy gets the girl, the movie ends.
Yeah.
Or like when a story is read and the happily ever after iko hapo tu.
Yeah.
Na kwanga tu ni left to imagination.
Yeah.
And this song was basically just like an idea from that, where it's just like hii Happy Ever After watu wanaongeleanga inaanzianga nilikuona ikaanza hapo ndio Happy Ever After iligonga.
Yeah.
So this is Happy Ever After. You took me as I was, broken down to the core, but you didn't see that. You held me close, let me know I wouldn't relive that pain. Day by day, you taught me how to love again. And that's the magic of a fully functional love. All stars aligned, the fairy tale comes true. And that's the magic of a fully functional love. All stars aligned, the fairy tale comes true. My happy ever after begins with you. Let's author this together, then read it through. Erase all the pages that hurt us too, then write them brand new. My happy ever after begins with you. It was always, always meant to be you. Oh, it was always, always meant to be you. Oh, it was always, always meant to be you. Oh, it was always, always meant to be you. We'll read our stories when all is said and done. And I'll show you all the times I knew you were the one. I swear I've never been so sure of someone, and I can't wait to see what will become. Oh, what will become. My happy ever after begins with you. Let's author this together, then read it through.
Erase all the pages that hurt us too, then write them brand new. My happy ever after begins with you. It was always, always meant to be. Yeah.
Amazing. Makena, this was a dedication to you from Kinoti and Shiro Inaina. You were true sana.
And every other lady that is listening.
And every other lady that's listening to us. Yeah. By the way, Makena's page is called Muziki. Yeah.
With a Q.
Yeah, with a Q.
Okay.
Yeah, the one she on Facebook. That is. I know that she's also on Instagram with the same name, but her Facebook name is Wambui Makena, and then her page is Muziki, and she writes about Kenyan music and Kenyan music events that are happening all over. She's so passionate about it, and it's lovely to see, you know. So Makena, keep doing the amazing stuff that you're doing. So as we come to the closer end of the show, by the way, so you tell us, what does the future look like for you in music?
Ile siku yenye mtaona Kinoti amejaza stadium hapo ndio itaisha. Hapo ndio inaishia. But until then, slowly but surely tunajaza. Nyayo inajaa. Nyayo itajaa. Mdogo tu. New music along the way, collabos tumezitandika kadhaa. I've worked with a few people. Wenye nimefurahia sana kuwork na wao. Imekuwa too lovely kuwork with so many different artists in so many different styles, and just getting to see wase wanafanya nini na nini naweza fanya pia in their spaces. Manze ni kujaza tu hiyo stadium moja one day at a time, one person at a time. Every other day, with every new listen tunajua kiti kwa stadium iko booked. So tunafurahia.
Amen to that. Your dream collabo?
My dream collabo, I'd say one BN. Nimetaka sana kuandika naye. Number 2, kuna jamaa anaitwa JP Sax. Huyo nikiandika naye nitachizi. And then my favorite artist of all time anaitwa John Bellion.
Okay.
And he's behind so many of the greatest hits right now. And I'd really want to work with John Bellion.
Yoko kwetu kuna John Dimath.
Ni jamaa mkali sana. He's such an amazing songwriter, producer. He's the person I aspire to be. And that specific one. But pia Sauti Sol inaweza kuwa crazy. Sauti Sol bien, that would be mad.
That would be mad. Amazing. Eddie Ashoya. Jamaa mjificha leo pale kando. You want to talk to your women?
Come and sit and say something.
They're going to complain, waseme nini tunamuonea na nini pale we know the boy has no talent, but we are for inclusivity. We don't want to
Yes sir. Niko fiti man.
Kinoti doesn't know this, but I actually interviewed him.
When?
Magazine.
Oh yeah. So hizi ndio nani hit. Oh my god.
Mmekutana for the first time au mlikutana hiyo siku?
Tulikutana online.
Yeah. So normally my fans never know it's me.
Yeah.
But hi guys, karibuni to the show. Now the real show is starting. The real podcast. Yeah, they've treated you well.
Kabisa nimefurahi.
Kabisa. Kumbuka kuna ule dem nilikwambia nilimpata kwa sababu yako.
Very nice. Tunapenda kusikia testimonials.
Your music changed my life.
I love to hear it.
Yeah, how have you been, man?
Niko sawa. Kazi tu, tunashukuru Mungu kwa uhai. The rains are back.
Yeah, I know.
Kuna nyesha na madem pia wana. Oh, you are underage. This guy also studied with my brother, but he doesn't know that. My brother was
it's a family thing.
Aaron. Okay.
Atom kumbuka.
Class ya UN. Class ya UN ya law.
MFA.
Yes.
I'm talking about
MFA.
But mimi nilitoka huko kitambo ndio maana hata siwezi kumbuka.
Sasa alitoka kitambo.
Hapana. Wanani? Hapana.
23.
Kijana. you want to use this podcast kutoa familia kwa mashida.
Sawa. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. That's your manager or sister?
Tunafanana. Hii ni mara pili nimeuliza kanti tangu.
Lava?
Ni swali, kwani tunafanana?
Eyes, macho yenyu yanafanana.
Yeah, she's part of my team.
Part of your team.
Yes.
Unasikia usanii sasa?
And you should not
Part
be,
of my team. Hapo ndio ulikosea.
you should
How does one
You are the team.
How does one become part of this team? Kinoti has broken my... Ama umesema hivyo. Unajua na
No, she's my girlfriend, yeah. Yeah. But she's also part of my team.
Wewe.
She's part of the team.
Umeamua utoke streets.
Niliamua kitambo.
Bona bana. You know, I noticed something like these footballers who are young, like Nani, I think Phil Foden. He's what, 21? But by 19 he already had a kid.
Yeah.
And right now he already has like 2 or 3. Is that the same? Like I heard that if you're going to become a big celebrity, which you are already, and you're going to be bigger, that's you get married earlier, so that now you just focus on
your craft.
or on the music.
I think what I'd say is, for me, the relationship will find at a perfect time, where Ilini allowed to grow emotionally, one, because I feel like so much of the experience we've had together has allowed me to just process my emotions better, one, and just also build the craft, because some of the things zenye naongelea in the music ni vitu zenye at least naweza sema na experience. So nikiona kitu nikifurahi naandika, nikisikia uchungu najua from the POV natoka. Yeah.
Don't you think a good artist will be sad?
I don't think so.
Vile uliandika na kungoja. Nitangoja.
Yeah. I wouldn't say sad necessarily. I'd just say authentic. Like it okay from a place of truthfulness. Such that, because if it's true to me, then it's true to someone else.
Okay.
If I feel the truth in it, then definitely someone else will. Yeah, that's why if there's a story ile yenye nikikwambia by then nimewaipitia nini, then someone will just be like, it's not exactly the same, but pia mimi nimepitia something else. Yeah. So I feel like as long as it's from a place of truthfulness, which is what I try to achieve with what I do, it relates to someone else. Hata kama si a personal experience, itakuwa tu ni ile tu yenye mse yako like, by the way, it may happen to someone na inaweza happen to me too. So yeah.
Okay.
And she has been a big part of making me understand that whole process.
Wewe.
Ni amazing.
Sasa analia. Uko na sis. Nauliza. Hata mimi nataka kuwa this guy. Nairobi women have done me things.
We. Si nilidhani umesema ulipatana na mtu kuhusu.
Ni mtu alipatana na yeye.
You know I'm happy you're saying this, because most men are kwangu tangu nikutane na Salome. I wish ingekutana na huyu
This is
mtu.
actually the first guy. Maybe I need to hang out with more guys. I mostly hang out with chicks. To be like, to own the relationship, like huyu ni demu wangu. Me, I just hear most men huyu ni demu yako. What really is, you know, what really is a demu?
It's just an idea.
It's a concept. Mko pamoja.
It's a balance of probability. It depends ni nani anauliza.
Every chick, like most girls.
Told me, this is my, we are trying, not from the other relationship. I realized I had a lot of post-traumatic. I wanted to insult him because he was driving her car.
You guys need to heal.
Yeah.
Both of you need to heal. Unahitaji kuheal. You should write them a song about and trauma. Most ladies,
post-traumatic.
I go and say hi to a girl, I have a boyfriend. But most men, it's always like, are you single?
Kama ni wako asiupige nduru kumuhusu.
Piga nduru.
Kama ni wako sema.
Nduru.
Another mean introduce.
Unampeleka Sanford. Unampeleka Sanford.
Sanford tumeenda.
That is true love.
This is true love.
Kama ushafika then
Tumefika Sanford.
nothing.
Huyu kijana amejaribu mapenzi imemkataa. Imemtandika vibaya sana.
Maybe I'm not the luckiest man.
Wewe tuko kwa podcast.
I'm not the luckiest man when I'm with relationships, by the way. I think I need therapy, I need prayers. Nahitaji all the people who deal with wellness and everything. You know, if you're a therapist, you're a pastor, you're a nini, I need to come and see them one after the other because I really need
all of them together.
Or all of them together.
Waite
tukamkutano waniambie shida iko wapi, you know. Yeah, but anyway.
It shall come to
Umeshasema where next show is?
Yes, I'll be playing this Sunday at Sarit. Then
the 40 commemoration of 40 years.
I'm going to be playing alongside Ethan. And at Folk Fusion as well. Those Folk Fusion pia ni crazy. Those are my next 2 immediate shows. So this Sunday the 20 what? Oh, the 3rd. Mimi akili bado August. Akili iko August. The 3rd
of September.
August. Of September. And LYE at the Vineyard on Kiambu Road on 13th of September. Then Folk Fusion on the 22nd.
22nd.
Uko busy?
Niko busy.
Folk Fusion iko 22nd ama 23rd.
Ni venye na graduate 22nd sasa akili inagonga uakili kwanza.
By the way, unanunua degree how much? Time yetu ilikuanga what? 10k.
You have your degree.
Kununua degree.
Ulizwa what's the question Miguna?
Ni kama uko na degree.
That's why I said nilinunua.
Uliza
unakuanga na degree.
Tukuulize what was your dissertation about? Remember that question Miguna was asking? Was it Bishop Margaret Wanjiru?
She did not go to school.
Yeah. Did you do your dissertation on what? I did many. No.
Punjab University.
Someone. Anyway, we shall not go there. Anyway, I think we are coming to the end to the end of the show, but before we end it, ndugu.
Kinoti alikuwa amesema atakuwa na dedication ya birthday for our manager.
Lovely.
Tuanga kitu.
Wacha tumuimbie happy birthday vizuri.
Asiseme hatukumwimbia. Aimbi wangu hii.
Haya, nitakumbuka kwa happy birthday.
Ni B.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karambu. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Imetosha. Akona mtu.
Happy birthday.
That reminds me, sasa when you guys eventually people have to fight in a relationship. So mkikasirikiana, just remove the guitar. I'm sorry.
Funny.
Watia ukijana advice.
Amesema atarudi.
Yeah.
Amesema atatafuta na Utawala Boys.
Yeah.
Your studio was at Utawala.
Nilikuwa naenda kwa Ethan Utawala.
Damn, funny far.
Hata huyu ni Utawala. Like we are just dealing with
association tuko hapo.
I see your career has come from far.
literally.
Imetoka mbali.
Literally. Okay.
Yeah.
We want Ken to play this guitar. Ken, I want to play e guitar.
Hapana.
ukuje ukae hapa. We want to
Nimekataliwa na roho.
Mimi niko na vita.
Hizi chocha za yametuchocha hapa.
I had this fetish in Tao. So I used to go to town hapo archives when I no longer go to CBD. Really make it. So in my days as a younger guy, life ilipokuwa inanichapa, nilikuwa inanga hapo, there's a frustration corner. Open your say ukaanga.
Yeah.
You know that place? That near Bata. Hilton. So I'd go there, kwa naona tu vijana na dready, tattoos na guitar on their back.
Yeah.
Hawana anything, like unaona wasichana, oh my god. That's when I realized these things are very, very powerful. So nowadays, like if you want to lie, just buy a guitar. You don't have to play it.
Yeah.
You don't have to kwa mgongo Tao. Ndio ni msanii. Then you can play the guitar. Other than women.
Ametuchocha hapa the way alikuwa maestro, you know. You have a guitar here before tutoke hapa.
Alikuwa na music band.
Ukweli lazima tuijue leo, you know.
Finger master.
Yeah. All right. Ndugu, wisdom for the week.
Yes, so my wisdom for the week, nilikuwa nimeandika mahali. So allow others to figure things out for themselves. Being a fixer or being an enabler only keeps taking away from you. So wacha watu wajue vitu kivyao. Let people go out. Naonanga masculinity coaches wakisema men going out on their own way. It's a bit extreme, but allow people to figure things themselves. In the process they learn, they'll get to know what you know, and two are better than one.
Okay.
Asante.
Is that why our beggars tawa kuja na kikombe? Dabakinge nyuma hivyo ni wewe unawaambia I want you to go and figure things. I know you're hungry, but I don't want to enable more hunger, you know.
This
go.
Is why I don't go to CBD.
Sawa. Before we go to Eddie's unpopular opinion, Kinoti, if you were to advise someone on anything, what would you advise them on?
1, please accept pineapples on pizza. Yes, tafadhali. Tafadhali.
No.
Hiyo ni my unpopular opinion.
Okay. So,
yeah, that's 1. 2, do it sooner. Whatever it is, just do it sooner. You'll thank yourself in the future. Yeah, thank you. Yes, including the pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll thank yourself
later.
You'll thank yourself.
do it sooner.
Yeah, do it sooner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Eddie.
My unpopular opinion, pineapple does not belong on pizza. By the way, kitu nikasirisha. I once went to anyway, I once went to this girl's place, and then it's like me expected ugali for dinner. Akaniambia, I'm ordering out.
Yeah.
Anyway, as long as I'm not paying.
Or ordering in.
Yes, or I'm ordering in. So mtu wa Glover kakam kwa nyumba, aka doorbell, and then they open the door. Kona a big box of nini pizza. Kufungua ndani, it was pineapple. And then I wondered, ile kazi nataka kufanya hapa usiku.
That is why she was taking pineapples.
Yeah, because we were supposed to paint the house that night. Anyway, my unpopular opinion, because I'm a hater, I hate people who are in love. Kinoti usini hate. Alafu Kinoti alinipatia. This is how I knew. By the way, this is something I need to get off my chest. Hawa wasanii wanakuwa na namba 2. Wako na namba ya WhatsApp na hii namba ya biashara.
I know, man.
So this guy sent me his number when you're doing the interview. I'm looking for the number on WhatsApp. Unashangaa. But someone else is telling me, but huyu jamaa kwa WhatsApp. But unipatia namba.
Nilikupatia namba hiyo nyingine before
40 something. Yeah, iko WhatsApp.
Oh yes.
Hiyo ni ya biashara.
So painful. Anyway, my unpopular opinion is that how old were you when you realized the why in your girl is silent? The why in your girl is silent. Hii mtashika kesho. How old were you when you realized the why in your girl is silent?
Anyway, moving on to that's what we told you.
Benito ameshika.
Benito umeshika.
Kinoti umeshika.
You don't have to.
Imenipita.
You don't have to say yes Benito because
Kelvin hujashika.
Okay.
Imefika.
Hebu rudia
Melan.
mara mwisho.
How old were you when you realized the Y in your girl?
Okay.
Okay. Imeshika but
Manze
still.
ukisema mbio mpaka ikusinga. Ni sawa.
Uzee.
Yeah, it's a terrible. Anyway, it's a good thing comedy you stopped it, you know.
I've not stopped.
You haven't stopped.
You are just not invited.
Which is funny because we haven't noticed that you haven't stopped.
I am in the line of fire.
I took his girl. It was really more of a mama.
Anyway, yeah. So I always tell you guys to fear women, but Kinoti amekuja na mama hapa leo, so we can't propagate that kind of a message. We want women
misogynistic man.
to be respected. They are beautiful.
Who will save the youth?
Yeah. So you guys love your women. Mbona Kinoti amesema inspiration where it comes from, you know. So it's a good thing.
Do it sooner. That is the headline.
Kinoti, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Did you have fun?
Kabisa.
Tukikuita tena utarudi ama?
Nitarudi. Nitakuja. I shall be there. Mark me present.
Yeah, we have a live show by the way. It's happened. We keep saying we'll announce the date. November 20?
Let me see. I marked in the calendar.
November 25th.
When I sleep over you.
It will be on a Saturday.
November 20.
kazi upendi kazi.
November 25th. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. November 25th. That will be.
It will be end month.
Yeah.
So tickets. So far, early bird 1,000 bob.
Yes.
And then.
By the way, so the early bird tunamaliza when on 15th of September. Yes.
September. We'll go into advance 1,500.
Exactly. So yeah, if you want to get your advanced your early bird ticket, it's 1,000 bob. Bottle number is 562-0115.
Nitajitegemea.
Yeah. So thank you so much for listening. Until next week on Monday, have a fantastic week ahead.